All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start this lesson by giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us his truth, and Shalom to all the Achim in his truth and sincerity, starting with the 144,000 and the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, which we're fighting to be a part of. This is the brother Chabar Yakal coming back, rolling with another quick and edifying lesson. And as you can see, the title is going to be the MOTB is biometric. All right. And I'm going to, pretty much be, going into that word biometric. All right. And by the way, the MOTB is the mark of you know what. All right. The charagma, the RFID micro C to the H to the I to the P. All right. That's the MOTB. And it's going to be enforced. It's going to be made mandatory. All right, it's going to be a mandatory implantation, all right, or implantation, Salakia. Damn. But pretty much they're going to set up, chipping stations. They're going to, like it says in 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, a man shall desire to go into a city. All right. They're gonna be, blocking off cities. All right, blocking roads. And then pulling. If someone drives up, but they don't got that device in the right hand or in the forehead, which Elon Musk, he's spearheading that the one that goes in your forehead. All right, he's not the only one. There's a lot of other companies, but he's like the main one. All right, he's the face of that. But anyway, I'm gonna read Revelation 13. Of course, I'm gonna read the MOTB scriptures, and then I'm gonna read a few things on the word biometric. And this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse start at 16. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." Okay, so the he, when you go back to Revelation 12, all right, it'll tell you who the he is. All right, Revelation 12:9 says, "And that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him." Now that old serpent is talking about Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. All right, going back to the serpent in the garden, and then that spirit came back in Cain. All right, and then that spirit in Cain, came back in Esau. All right, which became Edom, and it became a nation of people, which are known as the wicked. All right, you have 3 classifications of men in the scriptures. You have the sons of God, all right, which became the Israelites, the sons of men, which are all the other, heathen nations. Then you got the sons of the wicked, which are the Edomites. All right. But that's who that's talking about. And when he was cast out, that's when Yahweh Shai comes back with the army of angels and what the world ignorantly calls UFOs, and destroys, with the laser beams from the chariots, destroys Babylon the Great, shooting, destroying things with those laser beams, and also adding fuel to the fire from the missiles. All right, and also to balance it out, he's also coming back to save the elect. All right, to gather his elect. Matthew 24:30. All right, it says but the point I want to get is verse 12, to really hammer the point of who is that he talking about when it says he causeth all. It says, "Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil," which the word woe means destruction. All right, it says, "For the devil," which the word devil means deceiver. Like it says when you read up, he deceived the whole world. In verse 9, it said he deceived the whole world. That's what the word devil means. It means deceiver, all right, or slanderer, which he does both. He's guilty of both. The elites, you know, starting with their elites, all right, they're the main enemy of the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans and Israelite foreigners, all right. They're our main enemies. That's why when you read Psalms 83, it speaks about the enemies of the Israelites, and they're the first ones, all right. So it says, "Rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." So that's who is going to cause all to receive that mark, that device the size of a grain of rice. All right. He's going to come down with great wrath because the elites know they only have a short window of time, to attempt to set up their NWO. All right. But they're going to fail. It says that in the book of Job, when he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall rain judgment upon him, roughly paraphrasing. All right. So going back to Revelation 13. So now we know who the he is, the devil, which is Esau Edom. All right, the wicked. Job 9:24. All right, Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. All right. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great. So this is everyone in society, from top to bottom, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. Basically, everyone to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And it's not only the right hand, all right, because when you read, there's a scripture in Revelation 20 where it speaks about them that were beheaded. It just says who did not receive the mark in their hands, all right, where it says, and they lived and reigned with Yahweh 1,000 years. Also, Revelation 14, the next chapter, says those that received it in their forehead or in their hand. It doesn't specify. It says right hand because that's the average hand that they're going to implant it into. But it's any hand, anywhere in your body. It could be your foot. It could be in your mouth. As long as it's implanted within you, that's you have the mark. If it's implanted in you, which we hope Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, may Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai put the spirit on us not to take that mark. All right, we got to pray for that, speaking to myself first and foremost. So, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you won't be able to make purchases in this new system that they're, making right now as we speak, with the CBDCs, with the biometric increasing. All right, you got Amazon bought Whole Foods, and Whole Foods is doing that whole, Palm Pay, where it scans your palm. All right, we're living in the time of prophecy. This is the hopeful year of our deliverance and destruction of Esau. All right, so I'm gonna read a few things. I might not get all of it, but I'm gonna try to get as much as I can. I'm gonna get this one. It says biometrics are physical characteristics or behavioral traits that are used to identify or verify a person's identity. So it has to do with identity. And for them to say, oh, you can't buy or sell without this, they have to be able to identify you. It's a whole system. All right. They're going to be able to identify who took it and who didn't. All right. They're dealing with biometrics. All right. Facial recognition, fingerprint recognition, and they're conditioning the people with the iPhones. All right. Apple was conditioning the people with the face scan. First it was the fingerprint. That's biometric. All right. And all that's going to be incorporated into that C hip. All right. That C to the H to the I to the P, that device. All right. Iris recognition, behavioral biometrics. It doesn't say it, but that's really talking about the algorithm. All right. They're trying to make a whole database of everyone They know what you're thinking before you even think it. They know what you're about to do. They want to be like the Most High, all right? Esau has a God complex. So when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to humble Esau, through destruction. But I'm going to read a few more. This is for a quick biometrics definition. Biometrics are biological measurements or physical characteristics that can be used to identify individuals. Fingerprint mapping, facial recognition. It has to do with identity. All right. That's why they're gonna get rid of the IDs that we have now, and they're gonna replace it. They're already setting up that new system right now. Okay. So I'm gonna get this. This is, and I'm gonna look this up. NADRA powers National Database and Registration Authority. See, like I just mentioned, they're trying to make a database. All right, they're trying to be like the Most High. This is what you just read. What that is? National Database Registration Authority powers Somalia's digital transformation with foundational infrastructure. It's a digital transformation. That's the NWO. All right, it's a new systems, the CBDCs. It's all digital. Okay, it's cashless. All right, I'm gonna read a little bit. Somalia is certainly on the right path. Yeah, on the right path on the left hand side. In the pursuit of digital transformation ambitions, thanks in large to foundational identity infrastructure built with support of Pakistan's National Database and Registration Authority. After the putting in place of national identity management system, Somalia is now preparing to launch a civil registration management and vital statistics system. All right, trying to categorize everything, that's what biometrics is, all right, trying to measure life. Bio is life, metric is like mathematics, all right, or measurements. It's to measure life. They're trying to measure life. They're trying to be like the Most High. All right, the scripture says Yahweh, that's the true name of the Most High. Yahweh Shai is the true name of his only son. The scripture says Yahweh is the Father of spirits. He knows every single spirit. There's no life form in the universe that the Lord isn't aware of, or that he didn't create, or that he's not keeping tabs on. That's how powerful he is, man. But Esau's trying to be like the Most High, but he's not. The Lord's gonna humble him. So that's pretty much it. You could look this article up. I'm not gonna make the point. I'm gonna end off with this. Revelation 14:9. And this is the judgment for taking that motb. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. See, it's not just your right hand, because people will try to play around with that. It's your right or left hand. It doesn't specify right here. You got the brain, C to the H to the I to P, and you got the one that goes in your hands. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, Bashim Yashai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented. It's not just going to be an instant, boom, you turn into dust. It's not going to be instant. You're going to be tormented, you people. All right, Lord willing, we're of the elect. We're going to be watching it happen, all right? From the chariots, from a safe distance, we're going to be watching the people be tormented in that fire, which is the nuclear destruction with Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, is destroyed. With fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, giving our praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Chakodah, Shalom.